Hello my dear student, hope you are fine and taking care of yourself at your home. Myself Monica Daya, I am your physics teacher. Today we will do about the chapter gravitation. Before starting the chapter, please do like and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon button for further notification. You can see these videos on your school website, that is jmps.org.in. At home tutorial page also you can see these videos. Okay, so let's start it. You know that you have already completed that chapter motion and force and laws of motion. In motion chapter, you have come to know, when you have read it, some force is required to keep the things in motion, and force tends to change the speed and direction of a body. Similarly, if force is not there, you are not able to change the direction or the speed of the body. Also you have read that the earth revolves around the sun, your planet revolves around the sun, and the moon or the satellites revolves around the planets. So how does this happen? When they are revolving, what we will say them, they in particular orbits. So the path followed by the planets around the sun and by the satellites around the planet are known as orbits. Also in motion chapter you have read that when a body is moving in a circular path, so when it moves in a circular path, like that activity you have done, ki tie the thread to one end and revolve it, so it is able to revolve due to the central force exerted. Like when we are revolving anything, so it is able to move in a circular path with constant speed due to the central force. Due to this central force, what does it mean? There is a force which act on the body towards the center, and what is the name given to this central force is centripetal force, means center seeking force, because like this only. So the things, if this forces would not be there, if this central force, like if you are revolving the thread and this force is not there, means you leave the thread from your hand, so where this thread would go? So it would go tangent to that point, mean it would go straight to that point, particular point wherever you will leave the force. Like if you are revolving here, so it would go straight here. If you will leave it here, so it would go straight to that point, means wherever this central force would leave, so at that point it would go straight, and any point which is touching to the center at one point is known as tangent, so it would go straight to that point. And when it is revolving around it, at every point its direction is also changing, so we will say that its velocity would also get changed, so it is a accelerated motion also. So moreover, this centripetal force so is also known as the attraction of the earth, and Newton have concluded it. As you know that you have heard also in stories or in chapters कि when Newton was sitting under a tree, so what he has observed, an apple fall downward from the tree. So what you have observed in that, so at the same time Newton considered, assumed, yeah, start thinking in his mind, then what happened? Why the apple is not going upward direction? Why is it is coming in downward direction only? And he has concluded also, and he observed, start thinking also, ki these, why these are planets and are revolving around the sun. So he has concluded that there is some force is exerted by the earth on the moon, because of that moon is revolving around the earth. So that's why the moon revolve around the earth in circular paths due to the centripetal force. So it means he has concluded that earth is exerting some force on the moon, and that name, what is the name he has given to that force? That is centripetal force, and the force of attraction also. So what he has said that this force not only exists on the moon, he concluded that this force is exerted by the sun on his planets, on all the planets also. So at last he conclude that this force is exerted on all the objects which are present in the universe. And what is the name he has proposed for this force? He has given the name gravitational force. So he concluded that all the objects in the universe exert forces on each other, and this force is known as force of gravitation in detail. Then after that he has given a universal law of gravitation also, and he has used the Kepler's law to prove his universal law. So that we will do in the next class, that how he has concluded that Kepler's law applied in universal law of gravitation. And he has also proved the reason behind ki why the apple is not going towards the earth by the Newton's third law. Two bodies exert equal and opposite forces on each other. So he also proved the reason ki why this apple is only coming towards the earth and earth is not going towards the apple. So next class we will do. For today this is just an introductory section. So go through this today only. Thank you.